1979, what a year! Petrol was only 33 cents a litre. The average wage was just $232. And you could pick up a brand new Kingswood for just over $4,000. Since then, a lot of things have changed, but one thing's remained true. The great UltraTune promise, to offer a logbook service at an affordable price by our highly qualified mechanics. UltraTune, with over 270 locally owned and operated service centres, proudly servicing Australian cars since 1979.
On air, online, and on your smart speaker.
After 34 years as Blue Lake Homes, we welcome Modular by Blue Lake Homes and Casimir Bespoke Building.
SAFM News Briefing.
Good afternoon, I'm Matt Layton. Fibre for the future. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese is putting $3 billion into the NBN to keep it public. The broadband network's also throwing in $800 million to complete its fibre rollout. The PM says the NBN is essential for a modern economy and society.
Labor created the National Broadband Network and only Labor will finish the NBN and, importantly, keep the NBN in public hands.
Meanwhile, the opposition leader has announced a $7.5 million boost for Crime Stoppers targeting victim support. A shadow cabinet reshuffle's in the works, and he's pledging to make citizenship ceremonies on Australia Day mandatory again. Peter Dutton's ramping up his attack on Albo, branding him the weakest PM since Federation.
What has the Prime Minister achieved over the course of the last 2.5 years? These are lost years for our country. They've made bad decisions in the health portfolio, in the migration portfolio, in the economics portfolios.
A new poll's putting Australia Day firmly back in January. 69% of people reckon it should stay on the 26th. And it's a mixed bag for Los Angeles fire crews as wildfires stretch into day 6. Containment is inching forward. The Palisades fire is 11% contained, and the Eaton blaze is at 27%. But it's not all good news. Santa Ana winds are set to return, and looters are adding to the chaos with more than 25
On the outside, the Swift sports a sleek and modern design. Suzuki have introduced a new Horizon design line that wraps around the vehicle, creating a sense of motion. Rounded shoulder lines give it a sporty edge, while the iconic Suzuki badge proudly sits at the front of the bonnet. Lower headlight positions and L-shaped daytime running lights not only enhance visibility, but also add a touch of sophistication. And check out those clear rear tailgate lights.
Aryna Sabalenka's chasing a hat-trick at the Australian Open. She breezed past Sloane Stephens in straight sets to kick things off. Meanwhile, Aussies Ajla Tomljanovic and Talia Gibson are battling it out on court, launching their campaigns. Pat Cummins will captain Australia at the Champions Trophy. He's skipping Sri Lanka's tests for some R&R and baby duties. And LA's ability to host the 2028 Olympics is facing a fiery threat. The Palisades Blaze is moving dangerously close to planned event sites.
Maybe we could host a podcast together.
No, Dad, you're so cringe. 90s road trip. This playlist is pretty good.
This one is, right? You know what a banger is?
What's a banger?
Are you kidding?
I don't know any of the stuff you're talking about.
Allura Conveyancing. Expertise you can trust. Local knowledge you need. This is SAFM weather. Clear skies for the rest of today on the Limestone coast. Tonight down to 13 degrees and tomorrow mostly fine with a high of 33 degrees. Listen to the new podcast Crime in Focus Killer Charm exclusive to the Listener app.